Hello everyone, welcome to Om Studio. Wherever you are in the world, I invite you to take this time to pause, to breathe, and to land. We'll begin with a short guided meditation to quiet the mind and return to the body. And then I'll flow into some intuitive movement. So find a comfortable seat. I have a block that I'm sitting on. You may find something else that is comfortable for you. Let your hands rest gently on your knees or in your lap. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Again, full breath in and long, complete exhale. One more time, inhale deeply and let it go. Now let your breath return to its natural rhythm, gentle, steady, effortless. And begin to bring to mind a peaceful place in nature. Maybe you're beneath the shade of a tall, ancient tree or sitting beside a still lake just after sunrise, or in a wide open field where the breeze moves through tall grasses. Let yourself arrive there fully. Feel the ground beneath you, supported, rooted, held. With each breath, imagine the air moving like wind through this quiet place. Inhale, the breeze stirs the leaves above you. And exhale, tension melts away like morning mist rising under the sun. Let this landscape wrap around you like a soft blanket. Become part of it, breath by breath, rooted, open, still. Let your breath be the thread between your body and this place of calm. Inhale, feel lightness fill your chest. Exhale and let a wave of release wash through you and down into the earth. Now imagine a soft curtain gently falling between you and the outside world. It's sheer, golden, and luminous, filtering out the noise, the rush, and the static. Each breath strengthens the boundary, not by force, but by grace. A gentle shield that lets you rest inside your own presence. This is your sanctuary. This is your time. Let your breath be your anchor. Let this moment be your doorway inward. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Feel your space. Take a few final breaths here. And when you're ready, begin to return. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently lift your gaze. And we will begin moving. I'm sitting on a block, so I'm just going to move it to the side here. Sit in a comfortable way, something that's comfortable for you. Hands together at heart center. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale out and down. Again, through the center, inhale up. Exhale out and down. Right hand down, left hand overhead. Roll the shoulder open toward the sky. Travel through center. Bring your right hand with you and overhead. Roll the shoulder open. Now we'll bring both hands up through the center and down. As we exhale, go ahead and cross the fingers and we'll push the palms away, reaching the palms up toward the ceiling, biceps by the ears. Tuck the chin slightly so we're not trying to reach out forward in front of the biceps, but then lean slightly, one side or the other. We'll do them both. Roll the shoulder back and open. Keep the sit bones grounded. Travel back up through center and then to the other side. Maybe take your gaze up toward the ceiling. Strong core. And through the center, we'll lower back down. Take the right hand, place it on the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale for a long spine and exhale, twist. Turn to look at the wall behind you. Release, travel back through center. We'll do the opposite side. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale on a long spine, exhale, twist. And release back to center. And now we'll swing the legs around. Travel to a tabletop. I like to tuck the toes for stability. You want your shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. And we'll begin in cat and cow. So as you inhale, tilt the pelvis down, belly lowers, collarbone widens, spreads forward. Exhale, push into the mat, round the back, chin to chest. Continue to move through that flow of cat and cow with your breath, inhaling forward and exhaling as you push and round the back. Begin to move in a way that feels good for you. Maybe that involves rolling or dipping the hips. Feel free to do cat and cow your way. And we'll continue that flow. So if you come back to a tabletop, take your hands forward about a handprint. I'll move these blocks out of the way so you can see my hands. Fingertips are pointed forward, about shoulders width apart, and the knees are about hips width distance. Move your upper torso forward and pull the shoulders away from the ears. Rotate the biceps so that they are also pointed forward. And that way, when we bend the elbows, they stay close to the ribs as we lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. We'll slide the forearms forward for Sphinx pose. Just push into the forearms, spread the collarbones. Exhale, lower, slide the hands back, push the hands into the mat, baby cobra, lifting, just slightly pressing into the mat. Exhale, lower down, then push into the mat again, lift up to a place that feels good for you. Maybe the arms are straight, maybe not, maybe they're bent. In your cobra, exhale, lower down. And now we'll take the hands outside of the mat. I'll turn to face you so you can see a little bit better. And what we'll do is bring the fingertips to the floor just outside of the mat. Then elbows are at 90 degrees. I like to call this dancing cobra because you're pushing into your fingertips. You rise up and then move through the front of the body. And you dip one shoulder at a time. Super helpful for opening the front body, the chest. And if you find something where you just feel like it needs a little more attention, then maybe hold in that spot. Exhale and release back down to the mat. And I will turn back this way on the mat. As you're here, press your hands into the mat. Tuck the toes, press yourself up to a plank on the knees, and then hips over heels to child's pose. We'll flow through that 2 more times. So forward to plank on the knees. Exhale as we lower. Untuck the toes, press into the mat, inhale up cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press into the mat up to the plank on your knees and then back to a child's pose. One more time, forward. Exhale as we lower. Untuck the toes, inhale up cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press up to plank and back to child's pose. Let's tuck the toes if they aren't already. Lift the hips up and back. Find your first downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Bend the knees. Take your gaze back toward the navel. Maybe you'd like to push into your hands. This is the moment where we're getting comfortable in our downward facing dog. Now walk the hands back to the feet. Remain folded and hang like a rag doll. Maybe you'd like to clasp opposite elbows for a traditional rag doll and sway from side to side. Maybe bending into one knee and then the other as you sway. Let's release the hands and begin to roll up to standing. As if we're standing for the first time today, take your time. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Feet at hips width distance, hands by your side. Gaze is forward. Inhale as we sweep the arms up. Maybe your gaze goes up. Maybe your hands touch. Exhale, fold forward, out, and down. Inhale, lift halfway, hands on your shins, gaze at the floor. Exhale, plant your hands and walk forward to a plank. Nice firm legs in the plank, lifting the kneecaps, pointing the fingers forward, inhaling at the top of the plank and exhaling as we lower all the way down or halfway down if that's in your practice. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Lots of ways to do chaturangas. Feel free to do them the way that works best for your body, or skip them all together if you prefer. Continuing to pedal the feet, just lengthening the hamstrings and the calves, pressing equally into the hands as I am the feet. Inhale is lift the right leg. Exhale, place your foot between your hands. Rotate the left heel down. Warrior one as we rise. Biceps by the ears reaching up, forward, bending into the front knee, back leg extended, tailbone sinking down. Warrior one. For humble warrior, we'll clasp the hands behind the back, pull the knuckles down, tuck the chin, find length in the spine. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, out and down. Maybe your hands travel overhead. You can rest your chest on your thighs, or if you'd like, on the inside of the front thigh, if that works for your body. Inhale as you rise back up to a warrior one. And exhale. Lower your hands down. Step back to a plank. We'll take a chaturanga. Exhale as you lower either all the way or halfway. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Let's take a moment and breathe here. Notice the breath. Moving more quickly. Now that you are moving more quickly, inhale as you lift the left leg. Exhale as you place your foot between your hands. Rotate the right heel down. Warrior one as we rise up. Biceps by the ears, fingertips reaching toward the sky. Tailbone down. Preparing for humble warrior, we'll clasp the hands behind the back. This time put the opposite thumb on top. Inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe your hands come overhead. Release the head, neck, and jaw. And perhaps you can take your gaze toward the back foot. Press into your feet. Inhale as we rise. And exhale as we lower. Step back to a plank and lower through a chaturanga. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we lift and open. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. And we breathe here. Noticing and feeling into the body. Inhale as you lift your right leg. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Maybe you straighten the right leg. Lift the right leg. Exhale as you bring the knee to the nose. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as we twist. Bring the right knee to the left elbow. Maybe extend the right leg. Sweep the right leg up. And exhale as we place the foot between the hands. Rise up for a high crescent lunge. Back leg is straight, heel extended, biceps by the ears, fingers reaching up, tailbone reaching down. Now let's lean forward. Can you lean forward just a little bit more? Maybe bring the hands to heart center. You have your blocks here, so keep that in mind. If you do, they are available. What we're going to do is from here, transfer the weight into the right leg and lift the left leg. My hands are going to come to the block, lift the left leg, and then maybe the hands come to heart center for warrior three. Left toes pointed down. For half moon, you'll take your right hand and place it down on the block. Open the hips, lift the left leg, left hand comes to sky. Maybe your gaze goes up toward the left hand. Then we'll revolve this half moon. Take the hips and face them toward the mat. Place the left hand on the block. Pull the right hip back. Left leg still lifted high. And then we'll lift the right hand. Twisting, revolving. Lower the right hand. And then we'll take this left foot, give it a break, set it down at the back of the mat, bring the hands down to the mat. Release the left knee, untuck the toes, and bring the hands on the inside of the front leg. I'm actually going to walk the front foot toward the outer edge of the right side of the mat and begin to find lizard pose. So we're tucking the right sit bone under and down. You can remain on your hands. You can lower to a block or your forearms, whatever works for you. Perhaps you'd like to roll onto the outer edges of your front foot if you like a little bit of movement in your lizard pose. Wherever you are, press into the hands, lift up, tuck the toes on the left foot and lift the left knee. We'll press again into the hands and sweep the right leg up and back. Open the hips. Stack the hips. Bend the right knee. Push evenly into the hands. And then we'll lower the right foot by the left foot. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale. We'll take the left knee and bring it to the left elbow. Maybe extending the foot. Bend the knee. Sweep the left leg up, three-legged downward dog. Left knee to nose. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale. Left knee, left elbow, maybe straighten the leg. Bring the knee back in, sweep the leg up. Now place the foot between the hands. Round your feet. Find your high crescent lunge. Lengthen through the back foot. The heel is pushing back like a kickstand on a bike. And then we begin to lean forward. And lean forward a little bit more. Maybe bringing the hands to heart center. Maybe bringing the blocks to where they are available to us. And then transitioning the weight into the left foot. Lifting the right leg. Hands at heart center. Warrior 3. Gazes at the floor. If you wobble, that's normal. If your hands touch down, then you can take a moment and bring them back to center. For half moon, we'll place the left hand down, open the hips, right hand to sky. From half moon, bring the right hand, lower it to the block or the floor. Rotate the hips toward the mat. Right toes pointed down. Lift the left hand to the sky. Pull the left hip back. Now lower the left hand. We'll set the right foot down at the back of the mat. Bring the hands down. Lower the right knee. Untuck the right toe. Hands inside of the left foot. And the left foot walks to the outer edge of the left side of the mat for lizard pose. So we can stay here. We can lower to a block or all the way to the forearms. Tucking the tailbone no matter where you are. The left sit bone should pull under and down. And if you enjoyed on the other side, rolling out to the pinky toe edge of your foot, then please do the same on this side. And then we'll place our hands onto the mat. Wherever you are, tuck the toes on the right leg. Press again into the hands, and then we'll sweep the left leg up and open. Stack the hips. Bend the left knee. Press evenly into both hands. Place the left foot by the right. Downward facing dog. Ripple forward to a plank. Last chaturanga. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lift and open. Exhale back. Child's pose. So bring the toes together, knees wide. Take a moment. Let the hands slide down the mat. Press your chest and your chin between your biceps toward the mat. Maybe lower your head. I like to push into my hands to bring my hips closer to my heels and then lower down. It's okay to move in child's pose. Let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Right hand down, left hand on top of the right hand. Press into the hands, lower the head, pull the left hip back. Walk the hands through the center and outside of the left side of the mat. Left hand down, right hand on top. Pull the left hip back. Excuse me, right hip back. And then we'll place the hands through the center, walk back up. Bring the knees together. I'll turn to face you for this one, but you can stay on the mat, the regular facing forward. Fingers facing toward the front of the mat, tuck the toes. We'll start with the right hand. Inhale as we sweep it up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you begin to thread the needle, reaching, but keep the shoulder lifted. Press into the mat. Inhale, sweep the right hand up and open again. Exhale as you thread the needle, reaching toward the wall, the door, whatever's on that side for you. Press down, inhale, sweep up, and last time, exhale. Place the shoulder on the mat. And walk your hand, your free hand, toward the top of the mat, palm side down. And here's where I like to introduce a little bit of rotation in the shoulder. So lift your hand toward the ceiling, turn the thumb, bend the elbow, and touch your low back with the back of your hand. Lift up, turn the thumb, and lower the hand back to the top of the mat. 2 more times. Inhale up, turn, and lower. Back up, turn, lower the hand to the top of the mat. Once more. Inhale up, turn the hand, bend the elbow, and then we straighten the elbow. Turn the thumb, lower the hand. Slide the hand back in front of your nose, press down, sweep the right hand up and open. Exhale, we'll place the hand down. Then we go to the other side. Inhale, sweep the hand up and open. Exhale, begin to thread the needle, reaching the fingers. Twisting, press down, inhale, left hand up. Exhale, threading the needle, reaching. Pressing down again, inhale, reach up, and exhale. Thread the needle, place the shoulder on the mat, and then we'll walk the free hand to the top of the mat. We begin to move through the rotation of the shoulder. So lift the hand, turn the thumb, bend the elbow. Touch the low back. Extend the fingers. Rotate the thumb, lower the hand. 2 more times. Inhale up, turn, bend the elbow. Inhale as we reach, turn, and lower. Once more. Inhale as we lift, turn, touch the low back. Inhale and exhale, lower the hand. Now we'll slide the hand in front of the nose, press down, inhale, sweep the arm up, and exhale, place the hand down. Now let's bring the legs around, come to a seat. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Knees open wide, hands can come around the soles of the feet, and you can actually open the soles of the feet like a book. So the pinky toe sides of your feet touch, and that brings your knees open just a little bit. Tuck the chin so you have a long spine, inhale, and then exhale, hinge at the hips as you fold forward. the hands and walk them forward. Drop your chin to your chest. And then you'll roll up to seated. Bring the knees together. Roll down slowly. Tuck the tailbone. Extend the feet. Come all the way down to the mat. Right knee comes into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Take your left hand and bring the right leg across the body. Extend your right arm. Gaze over toward the right side of the room. And then for the other side, bring the right knee into the chest, squeeze it again, and switch. Left leg comes into the chest. Right hand brings the leg across the body. Extend the left hand. Take your gaze over toward the left side. Let's rotate onto our back, knees into the chest. And then slide your hands down the outer edges of your legs towards your feet. Pull your knees to your armpits. We'll find happy baby. Rocking from side to side if you'd like. Maybe straightening one leg while you bend the other. See happy babies play. They often rock from side to side. Not that I've seen any play lately, but they keep this freedom when I have seen them play in their movement. In any case, we'll bring the knees to the chest, wrap the arms around tight, tuck into a ball, preparing for Shavasana, tightening every muscle in the body. And release all the way down for Shavasana. Extend the legs, hands by the side, palms facing up. Close the eyes gently. And find your breath. As we begin this Shavasana meditation, it's a space to rest, to soften, and remember our shared humanity. Adjust your body until it feels held, supported, and at ease. Gently close your eyes and take a full nourishing breath in through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth, softening your jaw, your shoulders, your belly. Let your spine melt into the ground beneath you. Feel gravity holding you. Feel the breath moving gently through you. One more inhale. And exhale. Release. Now let your breath settle into its own rhythm. Effortless, unforced, Let your body be still and your mind begin to quiet. We spend so much time noticing what sets us apart. Different stories, different choices, different paths. But underneath all of that, we are connected by breath, by longing, by love, and pain, and hope. Today we practice remembering that. Begin by bringing awareness to your body. Notice the weight of your bones, the rhythm of your heart, any places of tension or softness. Let it all be welcome. Now bring to mind someone you don't know very well. It could be a neighbor, a coworker, someone you pass on the street, or even someone you've had tension with. Let their image come into your awareness. No need to judge or analyze, just witness. Now silently say to yourself, this person has a body and a mind just like me. They have thoughts and feelings just like me. They felt joy and pain just like me. They've been afraid and hopeful just like me. This person longs for love just like me. They want to feel safe just like me. They want to be understood just like me. Now pause. Notice how your body feels as you hold this person in your awareness. What sensations arise? What emotions, if any, begin to surface? Let everything that comes by be okay. Simply observe and breathe. May they be well. May they be happy. May they find peace. May they be free from suffering. Feel these words ripple outward. Feel your breath carry the kindness toward them. And feel how that kindness lives within you too. Now gently let the image of this person fade and return to your own breath, to your own body. Feel the breath rise and fall in your chest. Inhale, alive and connected. Exhale, softening, releasing, returning. Let yourself rest here. Held, whole, human. No fixing. No striving. Just being. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now begin to slowly return Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Gently roll your head from side to side. Maybe take a long stretch, arms overhead. And exhale, slowly grounding yourself here in this moment. Perhaps bring knees to chest, wrap the arms around, rocking from side to side. When you feel ready, open your eyes gently. Let the light return to your gaze. Carry this feeling with you. This quiet knowing that every person you meet is just like you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.